Hey everyone, Pastor Shannon here. I wanted to share with you the story of Nehemiah from the Old Testament. Nehemiah was not where he was from. He was not in Jerusalem. They were in exile at the time, and he was working for a king that was not his. He found out that Jerusalem was in ruins, and he found out the wall around it was just down on the ground in pieces, and the temple wasn't as it should be. And this saddened him greatly because he couldn't imagine not being able to go back to Jerusalem and worship God the way they had always been promised they could. So he prayed, and he prayed, and he fasted, and he prayed, and he finally got up the courage to ask the king if he could go back and rebuild the wall around Jerusalem. The king was gracious and said, "Sure, go back and build." So the whole way there, he prayed, and as he got there, he gathered the people around, and he said, "We're going to build this wall." So they started to rebuild the wall so they could be protected from their enemies. And as they were building, their enemies came forward and started to mock them and make fun of them, and then started to fight them. So Nehemiah divided the people in half and said, "Okay, this half, I want you to focus on building, and this half, I want you to fight with me." So he had half who were building and half who were fighting, and the whole time Nehemiah prayed. He's building with one hand and fighting with the other, and he's praying. And at the end, the wall was rebuilt. They rebuilt the temple, and they were able to worship the way that God had intended for them to worship. We are fighting an enemy that we can't see, and we believe in a God that we can't see. The most important thing that we can do right now is to be within the walls that are already built in our homes and to pray to that God that we can't see, but we know is fighting for us. I hope that during this time, you will spend so much more time in prayer and get to know God in ways that you could not have before, and that you and your family, as you connect to God, can grow closer to each other as well. We are always here for you. We love you, and we're praying for you as well. Peace.